Salutations, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So, I figured out a way to somewhat replicate my JP clear. Since we don't have Xyle, Neovision Awakened Xyle, I had to somewhat substitute things. So, the only thing that's actually important on Ling is the Mood Maker and also Call the Wild and also her TMR. Although I guess it doesn't matter that much. And also Rage Beast Roar. Very important to have Rage Beast Roar, no vision card. And the same thing on this. Oh, she doesn't have Rage Beast Roar in her base Brave Shift form because we're only using it once. You need 100% light resistance on your cover tank and preferably someone who has preemptive cover. So this is my. Does not, as long as you have 100% resistance, this is fine. We have a breaker and an auto provoker. 10,000 needles, very affordable option, and you can ignore everything else because apparently it just doesn't even matter. 100% evasion, 100% provoke, and also 90% breaks. But you can just use whoever you have. Whoever you have is whoever you have. And I figured out a solution to remedying the Rage Beast Roar and also buffs for Grahf. So this Scarlet Glove here does a preemptive buff of 250% attack, which is more than enough to win. I've just tested it, and this can't be dispelled. You know, it doesn't say it. I don't think it says it. It doesn't say it, but I dispelled him with Rage Beast Roar and it stayed. So okay, and on the Brave Shift form, obviously, if you go compare my JP version to this one, he's EX3, and he has a few levels. He has 6% more stats because he was 126, but on global we don't have that just yet, and he's EX2 on my global account, but we have these. And like I always say, guys, however you can get the 300% Reaper killers, however you can get the 300% Reaper killer. Sephiroth's Vision card helps. I use it on the JP version, but on the global version I don't need to use it, so I can use this instead. Anyways, this will be a pretty easy clear in my opinion, and this is obviously the advanced version. The int version was super easy. I didn't record that. It was super easy. So let's get into it. So we brought Roca along because Grahf has a cooldown addiction, and we need to substantiate that with Roca. So Roca will be helping out with that, definitely. So we're going to use True Weapon Smack and also True Needle Shower. Definitely necessary. And our tank is going to use both of their cooldowns. And Ling is going to, not just yet, but cast it. Precast it, but not cast it yet. And we're going to use, on Grahf, we're going to use I am Grahf, the Seeker of Power. And also, does thou desire the power? And then the other one doesn't matter. We're going to do all those. And on Roca, we're going to use Quick on Grahf, and we're going to use 2 times Haste for Ling. And then, like I mentioned, Ling is going to use Rage Beast Roar on Grahf so that you dispel the water and earth imbues. But the attack boost should still be there, definitely. As you saw, it's still there, guys, so that's insane. That is quite good, in my opinion. I accidentally turned up the volume way too loud, but anyways. So that's quite good. Like I mentioned, if you skipped ahead, this is very good. If you don't have this, this is good for this situation, especially for Grahf. Definitely very good. We're going to be using 10,000 needles now, and Ling is going to shift, and she's going to use her Fire Imbue. She doesn't have enough, then you can just use Roca to help fill it, but you probably would prefer to use Roca after, then medium stance. So let's go ahead and get everything ready. Use the bottom 4, and then the Day of Collapse. And then after Grahf is done, we will go ahead and use Roca again. So after Grahf uses 3 times, then we're going to chain. Now we are going to use Quick on him again and 2 times Haste. I forgot to mention, I don't know if I showed you this. He has a thunder weapon equipped, just like my JP clear, because there's a 30% lightning field going on for both parties. Although it doesn't really affect us all that much because he doesn't use any lightning attacks. And this is the kill turn. So we're going to, whoever you have to fill MP back up, because I think he's going to run out of MP. That ability is almost never useful until this situation I found out. I figured it out, so that's nice. Gonna use quick again because we don't need to use after this turn. If Roca was EX3, I mean, it's basically the same situation anyways, like it's the same result either way. That he would get a stronger buff, but we don't need a stronger buff. We can do Rallying Dance and refresh that and I mean, it doesn't matter all that much. Okay, and chaining, and there it goes. So Grahf is, yes, even super powerful even at EX2. That's a lot of damage. That's a huge amount of damage for him to be EX2 and doing that much damage with very minimal attack buff, considering only 280% attack buff on that last turn there. Wow. Double wow. That's crazy. That's a lot. For the newest boss, he just got melted by Grahf, so pretty amazing. Alright, thank you guys for watching, appreciate you. All missions completed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace!